And we're back. Welcome back to segment 2 of Intentional Healings. I'm Jodi Friedman, my co-host,
Teresa Lang.
Oh, she even said it this time. Woohoo! And we brought in to interview our first guest on the show, Minette, internal energist with the Las Vegas Enlightenment Center. We are so excited to have you here as our guest.
I'm
Welcome.
so honored to be a first guest. Thank you.
I know. And, you know, I haven't had a shingle for a little while, for a couple years in Las Vegas. So, I have now put one over at your center, and it's really exciting. It's exciting that you've opened this up recently. Tell us about it, and tell us about, you know, what possessed you to do this.
Possessed?
I like the possessed. It was probably it was spirit. It was
Okay.
spirit.
That's a little woo-woo. All right.
Interesting point of view. Oh, there's no woo-woo. No,
No woo-woo in
There's
what
no
we
limit
do.
to the woo-woo.
All right.
There's no limit to the woo-woo in what we
Let's
do.
hear it.
I think I was just really strongly guided. I just kept hearing really strong that if you build it, they will come. And I know you
Field
guys-
of Dreams.
Yes.
Yay.
I mean, so why not have a field of healing, you know, or a place where all of us can come together and just contribute, as you talked about in your last session, of creating a community of consciousness.
Oh,
A
absolutely.
place that welcomes all and judges nothing, regardless of the modality. It doesn't matter whether it resonates with me, because if someone's drawn to offer that service or modality, it's going to be something that resonates with somebody out there. And that's what it's about, finding that medium and that place for someone to come and play that's just looking to step, that's just got to that level of what we're calling awakening or contributing in some way, looking for that life purpose. So having those, you know, that space to build that conscious community gives everyone a place to come play.
Oh, and it's so exciting to be there. The energy, the feel is so nice.
I love it so much. It's like the space drew me in. I've been hearing it for a little while, and I'd love the space. And so I always tell everyone I have my dream place, my dream space, and my dream team, which is, you know, I get to co-create with Diana Tolley, who's amazing.
Oh, yes, she is.
She's
We
all
love
heart
Diana.
and beauty. I love her. And Dr. David Stella, he's an amazing healer also. So
Isn't he a chiropractor?
yes.
Yeah.
And naturopath?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And intuitive healer. He's really starting to step into, you know, I think so many people now, even in the medical field, are moving past Newtonian principles and actually stepping into embracing the entire body as a whole, as, you know, whole healing with WHOL, the whole body,
Exactly.
the energetic body, the emotional body, the physical body.
That's what I was just going to ask you. What kind of modalities are at your center right now, and what are you looking for any that you don't have?
Me personally, I'm certified in 15 different modalities.
Wow.
Also hypnotherapist, Reiki master, bars facilitator, theta healing, seraph and angel.
You do everything.
I do. There's so much.
That's why you're our first
There's
guest.
so much amazingness, and I always look at it as just you build your toolbox, you know, and the bigger you keep building your toolbox, what resonates with you is really what characterizes what's there. And there's vibrational sound healing, there's, I mean, anything you could think of, from gong, crown, sound healing, it's really beautiful, to yoga classes, to meditations, to all kinds of amazing stuff. It's really beautiful, the vast amount of people that are being pulled in, not only locals, but people that are moving here. We had someone come teach the other day who's from Europe, and he was just amazing. We've had people from Mexico City come and do healings there. It's just, it's been profound.
So it's drawing in people all across the world.
It
then.
really is. It's really really
beautiful.
amazing. We did a meditation for the tragedy that happened here too, and there were people from New York that had lost loved ones in 9/11.
Oh, my
There were
goodness.
people from Brazil who said that, I understand for you in here in Las Vegas, this is something that's new to you, but in Brazil, you know, these kind of tragedies and shootings happen all the time. So she was
Wow.
really offering her support and wisdom to just growing up in that too. Some of us, you know, this is our first experience sometimes with
Yeah.
tragedy, and I have a lot of clients now and people that are just kind of stuck in the darkness and hurting.
Oh, this is definitely the time to heal, and it's so good, I think, to bring up the healing centers in town and get them recognized, and the fact that we're all in this together. We all want to support what's happened and just change things, but everybody is stepping up, so that is just so incredible. You know what I'm curious about? You go by Minette Internal Energist. I need to know, what does that term mean?
For me, my point of view after studying all of these modalities is I realized everything's energy. Everything's energy, whether it's healing, whatever you're creating in your life has to do with the energies that are inside. So that's what internal energies means. It's what internal energies are you creating? What are you choosing? What are you playing with? And what could you be choosing that could be something so much more greater, such a greater contribution. So just clearing those internal energies that are inside of us to create the reality you truly desire.
So is that your new last name?
Yes. Even my books are published, Minette the Energist. So
Oh, what
Beautiful.
books do you have? What are the titles?
the first first one was Energy of Expansion, and then Energy of Healing, and then Dawn of a New Day, Breaking Up with Abuse, and the newest one that went international bestseller that I co-authored with people is Energy of Magic.
And where can you find those books?
Amazon.
Oh,
Amazon,
great.
Kindle.
Great. We got some reading to do.
Yeah.
For the next time we have you on the show.
It's neat though. They're
amazing.
interesting books because they're co-authored by a bunch of different people. So on a topic, you get to have a bunch of different people's points of views about it. So you're always going to find something that resonates with you or some type of message.
wonderful.
And I think that's what you're doing is so beautifully, is by uniting people and building the conscious community. We have all these different spaces for people to go. All these different places and people to contribute as a whole. It doesn't matter where you go. It just matters, that you have a place to go.
Absolutely.
Yeah, when Ganesha Center closed, what was that, 4 or 5 years ago? Because that's where I started, was at Ganesha. I was there for 2 years. I had people on the last day come up to me, crying because it was such a beautiful place. I think that's where I met you, or maybe I think I met you after that. But for us to come together, I didn't even know that was going to be part of my drive until this lady right here, and this is why we're together, is because she saw that someone in the community should step up and put everybody together. I'm not saying it hasn't been done before, but whatever has come through her that is about to happen, and I don't even know what that is. I just trusted her.
It's
that,
not me.
Okay,
It's
your guides, your
source.
guidance,
Intuitive.
So you were possessed by spirit.
I don't want to talk about psychic or spirits, or it's just intuitive that we all have.
Exactly.
And
We
mine's
all
a little
have
louder
gifts.
sometimes.
and you trusted it. That's the main point.
yeah, they
of
don't leave me alone.
trusting it, because we all go through, when we start the awakening process, it can be a scary
Really
thing.
scary, especially if there's points of views about things being weird or woohoo, because people start to
Yeah.
acknowledge their capacities and step back in fear.
I mean,
Right.
I even did that when I was 19. I did automatic writing. I was writing poetry like nobody's business, and then it scared me because I realized, oh my God, that's not me. That's something lovely coming through me. But I stepped away from all of that for a little while too, until I realized, oh my gosh, I'm a vessel for the light and for love and compassion, and that is all we do with energy, isn't it?
It is, and it's really beautiful. I mean, I love that so much.
So, getting back to your center, if somebody wants to come to your center and they're not quite sure what they want, but they're drawn to you, what is your center? How are they going to welcome them? What can they expect when they come to your center?
I think a good place to start with, if you don't know, is to maybe go to the website and
Okay.
look at, because all the events are on there with different healers and what they're offering. And I always tell everybody, choose what's light for you. And if you don't know what that means, you trust your gut feeling. You're going to be looking at something, you're going to resonate with it and not know why. And there
Right.
might be something that feels a lot of heavy. Always choose what's light for you, regardless of what anyone else is
Absolutely.
choosing.
Yeah, and we have several places in town too, and now that we're all we're going to come together in a big way we are Vegas strong. I don't even want to think of us as Sin City anymore, because I've always looked at it, since I did it so long, like 22 years ago, there weren't a lot of people like me doing what I did, and it was scary. And now we are together. Share your information with our viewers. Tell them where they can reach you.
Great. On Facebook, you can reach me, Manette Internal Energist. My company is Internal Energies, and I also, the center is Las Vegas Enlightenment Center. There is a Facebook page and a website. You can find it at Las Vegas Enlightenment Center. The address is 5795 South Soundhill Road, Nevada, 89120.
Well, I know we're going to have more and more people
Yes.
there. We're creating a Reiki crowd again. I used to do that, and I'm so glad to be joining up with you to do it. It was a beautiful time, and your classes are wonderful, and I'll be attending some of yours myself. So
Great.
thank you so much for coming
Yes,
in.
thank you.
We have like another minute. Which one of you wants to share in the last moments we have together? It goes so fast.
I would just say, if anything out there, know that sometimes, tragedy happens in life, pain happens in life, but it's kind of up to us how long we want to choose to suffer. Really look at how you can appreciate life and be grateful. I mean, you can grieve the ones that are lost, but remember to honor the ones that are still living too, and find that light. So those that are trapped in the darkness have that light to go to, a place that they can be drawn. And as I always say, choose what's light for you. And at the Las Vegas Enlightenment Center all week, and all kinds of centers are offering free healings for those that were affected by it. So, definitely reach out to me on the Facebook page, or if you know someone someone in need, connect.
Absolutely. And thank you so much for coming in and joining us and being our first guest. And we look forward to more times together. Teresa and I, you're going to be seeing a lot of us.
Yes.
Exciting.
It is.
Co-creation
We love
at its
you guys.
best. Oh, we appreciate it so much. We
We
love you
appreciate
too.
the love and heart you're putting out into the community.
And thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.